Hey, what's up, guys? You feel me? It's your boy, Mindful Spirit, man. Back at it with another video, guys. And before I start, I'm gonna take a sip of my tea real quick. You feel me? If anybody got anything to say about the teacup, man, you feel me? Drop it down in the comments, man. You feel me? We can. I'm gonna look and see what y'all got to say, but hey, you feel me? Who else got to tell the boy tea? All right. You feel me? Like who else you know? All right, guys. Yeah, let's get serious. So today, I really want to talk about improvement and also forgiveness. I'm gonna touch on, you know what I'm saying, the topic of forgiveness just a little bit. I ain't finna dive too deep, but I really want to dive deep into improvement, guys. And the main thing I want to touch on first is like just the basics of improvement. I mean, like it's a lot of things that I'm pretty sure you guys just want to improve on. Like if I ask you right now, what do you want to get better at? I'm pretty sure in the back of your mind, there's a whole bunch of stuff that can come flooding out, right? That's what I'm saying, guys. But we kind of got to be hard on our own selves because we have to realize, number one, the universe and the world is already hard enough as it is. You know what I'm saying? Like just living day to day in this life. So if you want a different lifestyle or you just want to change the way you're living, sometimes you may have to look outside the box, like looking in. What I mean by that is having a bird's eye view on things, right? And that means basically just looking at your life from a third person perspective. Because if you wake up, you want to have a better morning routine, right? As soon as you wake up, pretend like you literally are looking at yourself in third person and be like, okay, so I can either do this or I can do what I know I need to do in the morning to start my morning routine. And instead of being in your own head like, man, I'm tired, I don't even want to do that, I don't feel like it, I don't feel good. Literally just, you feel me, pretend you're in third person and do it. Like pretend like you're manifesting, like you're looking at yourself doing the things you want to do. Because like that's manifestation right there. And a lot of people and it's a famous person who talks about manifestation. I don't want to pronounce his name wrong, but I think it's Neville. It's either Neville or Neville. But he basically teaches a lot of stuff about manifestation and getting the things that you want in this life and just a lot of things like that. And he put it in the most simplest forms. But I was watching the video yesterday about it, and then he was basically saying that instead of focusing on the outcome, like focus on what it takes to get to that outcome. For example, if you just want to lose weight, get more money, you trying to get more abundance and all of these things from the world, look at what millionaires do on a day-to-day basis, guys. And once you do the mirror principle and mirror the things they do, psychology and physically and mentally, 9 times out of 10, bro, you're going to be on your way to being a millionaire. Do you know why? Because you're not sitting there thinking about, dang, I need some millions, man, I got my bills paid, I got to do this. Because that's like pushing away your manifestation in the sense that you are, how to explain it, what's the word I'm looking for? In the sense that you are doing the opposite of law of attraction. Because those create roadblocks in our mind, guys. I'm going to throw a little part. Yeah, buddy. You feel me? Teddy bear. Yeah. Yeah, most definitely. But so instead of doing that, guys, try to do it, you know, it's like a little bit more positive. That ain't even a word. But just try to be more positive. And what I mean by that, guys, is instead of saying I gotta do this, I gotta pay this bill, I gotta do that bill, relax. Just take a breather, guys. It's okay. Once you start to relax, guys, and you start to understand the way the universe works, it's not just gonna give you anything. The world works in divine timing. So the more you sit there and complain about what you don't have or things that you may want, it's not gonna come when you may want it. It may come at the perfect time when you need it. You may be behind on 3, 4, 5 bills and boom, you just get a big check out of nowhere that you've been, you know what I'm saying, waiting for a minute. But you see how you was calm in the mind. You weren't doing no negative thinking. You was manifesting it by doing the things it takes to get to that level instead of focusing on the outcome, guys. And that's what I really understand about myself that I had to do. Many of you guys know I used to be well overweight. I used to be a big boy. So instead of complaining to myself every day about how I don't like the way I look, or, you know what I'm saying, like how clothes fit on me or the attraction from girls I'm not getting, I put myself in the person who goes to the gym every day shoes. Like, do they get up in the morning and just say, you know, I'm gonna go next week? Now, some people do, but you know, so I'm just putting in my mind of the disciplined person that goes to the gym. I'm thinking in my mind, when he gets up, is he making excuses or is he gonna be in the gym every single day? Plain and simple, guys. So I was like, okay, he finna get up and he finna get ready, have all this stuff laid out the night before, so when he get up, he can head out the door. And when I started doing that, guys, now I'm not gonna lie, it wasn't easy. It was a lot of sacrificing as far as for my comfort and whatnot, but you have to get out your comfort zone. When I started doing that, it slowly started becoming a routine. Do you know why? Y'all answer in the comments real quick. You feel me? I ain't gonna tell y'all yet. All right, bet. Comment closed, guys. But long story short, you probably guessed it. I wasn't focusing on the outcome, guys. I was focusing on what it takes to get there. And when you finally see the outcome, I'm not gonna say it's not as rewarding, but it is a fulfilling nature, because it's like I did all this, but it was more so the journey that I focused on and I appreciated the most, because it showed a lot of things about myself that I had to learn over time. Like, what's my pet peeves, or what stops me from being the greatest person I can be personally, mentally, physically, and spiritually. And once I started to look at certain things from a bird's eye view, like I was saying earlier, guys, it really, I'm not going to say it's a magic pill that made my life come together all the way, because, guys, just like you, I'm still going through stuff, you know, still trying to improve, still got stuff I'm lacking in. But what I learned is that it gives you that second subconscious thought. It's like, okay, if you're not supposed to eat something that you know ain't healthy for you, you would be thinking in the back of your head, like, I know I ain't supposed to be eating this. I know it ain't healthy for me. That's one big step closer to a lot of things, guys, because once your own subconscious start letting you know what your ambitions and goals are, it's going to constantly remind you that you're not supposed to be doing whatever you're doing. Simple as that. Just like when we was a kid and we was in school, it'd be sometimes like the teacher will get on to us about, you know, something like acting out. And personally, as kids, we knew what to do and what not to do. I'm not saying we knew the facts behind why we shouldn't or should, but we knew in the back of our heads not to jump on the table, guys. You feel me? Like, we knew in the back of our heads not to steal nobody's crayons. But guess what? Stick on the crayon, though. All right. Look. So it's a prime example of that our mind knows what we want and it knows what we don't want. If you focus more on what you want, guys, that's what's going to come into your life. Oh, the sun shining. Lord have mercy. I appreciate the Lord and the universe for shining on me. But looking at your life from a third person view and analyzing your life like you were your own mentor or something is great advice, guys. And I really would recommend trying to look up on Neville. I'm still not sure that's how you pronounce his name, but it's Neville. You want to search up and like learn more about manifestation and things like that, guys, I would really recommend to check him out. And I'm going to try to drop a link to a couple of channels that post his videos if I can. I'm still trying to figure out this YouTube thing, guys, you know, so be patient with me while I figure this thing out. And that's really all I want to leave you with, guys. But I do want you to put into the comment section on what is one thing that's holding you back last year that you were going to change this year. And I really want y'all to reflect on it, guys. But I ain't going to keep everybody holding up, man. You feel me? I know everybody got something to do with their day. Be productive, guys, and keep your head up and just pray and remain pure, guys. You feel me? Peace of love. If you're mindful spirit, I always stutter, bro. Y'all stutter too? Put it down in the comments, because I stay stuttering.